Hello, everybody. My name is Dion Morales, your host of the Gold Squadron podcast, and we're coming to you live from round 3 of the Las Vegas Open. I'm here with my good friend
James Ritter here, excited for round 3 for some fun Resistance versus Empire action here.
That's right. You are listening to Dion and James, the Hungry Boys. Jimmy John's let us down. I'm just going to say. I'm gonna put Jimmy on blast.
I don't want to put Jimmy on blast, but
I'm just saying, like, we even ordered ahead to have it like right, and I'm saying if any other sandwich company wants to be a sponsor, that's fine.
Let's go with you.
Yeah, I'll be cool with that. But I don't know if I take Jimmy's money. You have to convince me. Anyway, all antics aside, Edward Yang versus Patrick Hanson here. This is going to be a great matchup. Resistance versus the Empire, but a different flavor of Empire altogether. Like, this is not your regular strawberry Empire. No. Like, this is like chocolate pecan. Like, it's a completely different thing. All right, we're just going
expecting chocolate chips? Here's some raisins.
But no.
Right in the chocolate chips.
That literally happens to my daughter today. She had her first experience with disappointing cookie that she thought was going to be chocolate chips. Took a bite. Was not.
Was not chocolate.
My wife told me about it. All right. Let's go ahead. Let's start breaking down these lists. Everybody at home, you know what time it is. Choose your champion.
All right. On the left, we have Edward Auyang. I'll say Auyang.
I think it's just Yang.
I'll just go with Yang. Has a fun little resistance list here with Ray in the Ray's Millennium Falcon. Has Heroic, Rose Tico Crew, Finn Gunner, Deadman Switch, Engine Upgrade, and of course the Ray's Millennium Falcon title. A pretty standard build here for a Ray. I don't think I see anything out of the ordinary there. Maybe a trick shot, maybe something else, but pretty standard build. And Ray is always
it's within the scary range.
Yeah, within the acceptable limits for I don't want to face that, for sure. But a pretty fun Ray build there. Has Poe Dameron. I believe this is the full Poe. Yep, we have Black One title there. So this is Trigger Happy Flyboy Poe. This is Poverdrive as well. Has Elusive Pattern Analyzer, Proton Torpedoes, Munitions Failsafe, Overdrive Thrusters. It really changes how the ship moves around. Has the Black One title for that one-time slam action.
That thing can really move.
Has Jarek Eager here in the Fireball. Has Kaz's Fireball title. Predator Elusive Cluster Missiles, Targeting Computer. So pretty interesting build here. It has a cluster missiles on there for some extra oomph. And once you get into range 1, you have that Predator to rely on. We already do see that 1 damage card applied to the ship for the Explosion with Wings ship ability. We also have BB-8 to round out this list. A great little 2-pointer here. Has Han Solo Resistance Crew on it with to get some free, or not free, but some evades for each ship at range 1 of you. And also has a targeting computer because it has 1 point left, so you might as well take some locks when you want to. And yeah, a pretty fun list. I would say a little bit out of the ordinary here for a resistance list, but Ray, Poe, staples of the resistance, and then also Jarek, a great little ship at 3 points, and BB-8, an even greater little ship, and then much smaller at 2 points. On the other side of the table, though, your Bet 2-all champion, you have Patrick Hanson. With the Empire list, has Darth Vader Defender. What a terrifying 9 points of please stay away from me forever, Darth Vader. Has Malice Juke Heavy Laser Cannon. A pretty standard build, I think. Malice Juke Heavy Laser. able to spend those force, not on defense, but on offense.
Offense only.
Offense only.
This is aggravator.
This is very aggravated. I'm aggravated. But very dangerous, able to spend those force to change a blank to a hit. We also have Captain Faroff in the TIE Reaper. Has the 7th Sister crew out there to give out some jams or tractor tokens if anyone takes a stress around them. I wonder if we do see any of those. Maybe Ray could jam Ray if she wants to do her little sloopty-doopty thing, because Ray does have that engine upgrade. Poe, ooh, jamming off Poe's token if he tries to boost in close to you with that that ability to take an extra action. Another ship here we don't see too often, because I think it's really difficult to fly, is 2nd Sister in the TIE Interceptor.
Yeah, that's a new one.
Oh yeah, and it's hard. I've tried flying it and it's difficult. But we have extreme maneuvers, ruthless, shield upgrade, and sensitive controls. I mean, maybe that's the trick to it. Just like add an extra health.
Yeah, more health. Stay alive.
And the Academy pilot in the TIE Fighter out there being a ruthless. A ruthless target there for 2nd Sister, and also an objective grabber. Although we are playing a chance engagement this turn, or this round, so we're going to be focusing on grabbing those ship destruction points as our objective points for this round. So half points are back on the menu, boys.
Back on the menu.
Back on the menu. So remember, you need to do half of the ship's health rounded up. So if it's a 3 health ship, you need to do 2 damage. And you get the squad points rounded down. So if it's a 3-point ship, you only get 1 squad point for it. So rounded up for dealing damage, rounded down for getting your points. It really encourages you to finish.
You gotta go at it. You gotta go at it. There's no passive, all aggressive.
Yeah, but that could mean a big deal for ships like, we do see here a sensitive controls, extreme maneuver here.
Yeah, we've had a lot of talk.
I don't think you can do that, can you?
What?
Can you? Oh yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Can't you? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you can.
I was thinking of Daredevil, where it only says a white boost. It has to be a white boost.
It's just boosts.
Sensitive controls can definitely, and extreme maneuvers, doing a hard turn boost in the system phase, and then do a blue maneuver after that to clear that stress. Where was I going before I was rudely interrupted by that insane maneuver?
Well, here, I'll help you out. So one of the things I see here is in the list building is choosing the choice of going with the 2-point Academy pilot versus the 2-point Black Squad. Right, that's a choice. I think it's because of the initiative 1. It gives you an opportunity to get it out of the way of the other low initiative ships. It also doesn't. It allows for blocking. Right, the low initiative ships have the best possibilities to really interrupt what your opponent is doing when moving the ships around.
Yeah, and we do see more and more and more and more low initiative good ships. We see Finn in that pod, not in this game, but just in general, we have the Finn, the big deal, at initiative 2, and still packs a wallop of a punch. We see more of the initiative 3 Rebel A-Wings actually being able to really make a difference out there on the battlefield. Also a lot of initiative 3 Republic shenanigans going on, so maybe is going and diving into that initiative 1 to really make sure that you get that block off as needed, or you don't get blocked.
That's right.
Could be even more important.
All right, so second sister turning in here. We are playing Chance Engagement, looking like right now Patrick Hanson taking the Empire towards the top of the board, towards Ray and Poe. Poe tends to be pretty hard to track down. Ray, with only 1 agility, may seem like a squishier target, but
could not be further from the truth.
Right? And Patrick knows that. Patrick is an experienced player, so I'm curious to see. I wonder if maybe Yeager is, I almost called him Kaz. Yeager is the primary target going on now. Like, is that what you're going for?
We did see that Faroff run up and grab a jam on to Poe Dameron. But that just made Poe just be like, okay, well, I'm super maneuverable this turn.
Yeah. Screw.
And may have gone for a block here on Ray. But I think Ray may have gotten out, or definitely got out of that danger zone for Faroff, but may have accidentally gotten a shot onto the Academy pilot there with that boost. We'll have to see. The angles are pretty close. It looks like we did get a block onto onto this Poe Dameron, this trigger-happy flyboy. He's flying right into that Faroff, and they are engaging in close quarters combat here with that bump. No reason to take that bump focus because the jam there is just going to jam it right off.
So yeah, the chat commenting the fact that it's a little weird seeing Poe without any droid whatsoever.
That is true. I guess you could have, taken some.
I don't think there was a droid that he had. If you want all the things that he took, elusive, pattern analyzer, proton, overdrive, and black one.
Drop elusive and munitions and take R4.
But I want elusive.
That's too dang bad.
That's essentially what Edward is telling us. Is that he wants elusive.
Well, maybe he's saying that he wants to make sure that Poe has that defensiveness from that elusive, because if his opponent decides to ignore this Ray, he wants to at least make sure that he's not going to instantly explode. So we'll see here a free evade come down from full throttle on Darth Vader, and then a boost action. Oh, it's like, don't forget my evade. Wait. Did he remember it? I hope so.
That post-lunch forgetfulness.
I mean, there it is.
On turn 1 over here? Yeah.
All right, we are going to see if Poe Dameron has a range 2 or 3. This Academy pilot may choose to just go into Faroff. We'll see.
Oh, that's true. Still needs it for Juke. Oh, Shazbot, I miss you, Brandon.
Yeah, that's why I was saying you want it. Yeah. So you go, you're not getting shot, whatever. But
I'm publicly saying that I miss Brandon. He knows. I want him to know if he was wondering.
Looks like
double evades, 2 for 2.
It was into the Academy pilot at range 3. 2 hits, 2 evades.
Can't take me anywhere.
Can't take you anywhere, Dion. Just making a mess over here. All right, we have Vader.
Range 1 with the uke.
Say your prayers, BB-8. No heavy laser cannon on Derek, so might as well go for the 4 dice, range 1. On to this poor little BB-8. And I say poor little because it's about to be no more little.
Pop.
Yeah. All right, maybe we're just talking about all the... Oh, he's grabbing the force out there. Gotcha.
That's right.
In the box. There we go.
Only one hit.
3 hits here after spending a malice and a force for Darth Vader's ability.
Hit it crit.
Does hate to see those double blanks.
Oh, he's gonna stay aggressive. Spend them all.
Wait, did he? Yeah, I think it was just. Where's the chat logs? I didn't see the chat logs there.
Fuel leak was the crit.
May have been a hit there.
May have been a hit. I don't know. We're having really bad luck with the glare today.
Yeah,
normally it's not this bad. We keep hitting that one spot. But I don't want to mess with it too much.
And they did it right. Hit, crits, fuel leak. Yep. There's only 3 hits that came in. All right, Ray. Oh, is this going to be a range 1 or a range 2? It's range 1. Add the blank. Spend the blank for a lock. For Rose in the Fin.
As our dear Will says, 4 hits. And that's not good. 3 damage squeaking through.
TIE Fighter gone.
No, that's not a TIE Fighter. That's a Bi-Fighter.
Oh, ooh, boy.
Or some prefer to call it a Die Fighter.
TIE Fighter, indeed. The Academy pilot was like, I'm just going to take a stroll from my Academy.
Yeah.
And
taking a walk about the Academy.
Immediately gets melted. All right, we have Yeager here. It looks like to be a range 3 attack. No cluster missiles, just the 2-die primary attack here. Or it could take a range 2 attack onto the Fair-Off.
Real quick, before we forget, I do want to do a shout-out. We wanted to get them on stream, but the matchups didn't quite make sense for programming. We wanted to get different factions. I want to give a shout-out to David Lasserre and Joe. I think his actual name is Jose. I think Cass. Joe Cass. On Twitch, he's Joe. Joe Cass.
Oh, okay.
It's George.
George, yeah.
George Castaneda. Yeah, they're buddies. They're local to each other. They play all the time.
And they get paired up.
And they get paired up here at LVO, chance engagement. And they said out of all of the scenarios, this is the one where it's a toss-up. Like they're 50-50 against each other. And David said that I broke his heart by not letting him play on stream. But I'm trying to make up for it by at least mentioning the fact that this happened. And we'll let you know how the game went.
It did happen.
It did happen.
Okay, it looks like we're going to have not spending the force. Oh, had to use it to block the attack earlier. But 2 crits coming in, and the crit is going to end BB-8 with that fuel leak weapons failure.
Pop.
Takes the fuel leak, and BB-8 goes down. I'll trade 2 for 2. I think that's a good trade for
I think that's a great trade for the Empire.
Yeah, because they lost an Academy pilot, and the Resistance lost BB-8, which is a. I mean, I guess it's just an Academy pilot that does fancy things.
It is, but I like fancy things.
We all like fancy things, Dion.
You know what else I like? That we're gonna have a refund for these sandwiches we never got in 1 minute and 24 seconds, and also that I should have ordered other sandwiches because they would have been here in about 10 minutes.
Yeah. Real sad. All right. Looks like we are going to see if Fair-Off has a shot onto the Yeager. That's a very close shot here, if they do have it. But if not, I will gladly take a range 0 here.
Hit crit focus.
Crits.
And that's going to be 1 crit squeaking 3. Oh, there it is. There it is. He reached for the shield first. Actually, wait, we got a charge. Elusive.
What
and
is this charge doing here?
Blank to blank.
All right. Well, you tried, buddy. Poe Dameron, 1 shield. Great shot there from Fair-Off. No second sister trigger, though. Very interesting. All right, and then 1 point each to the each side here for chance engagement objective.
That's right. Chance engagement, you want to be at least with range 2 of the center in order to get that point every turn. If only one player is at that range 2 band from the from the center, you're only the one, you get 2 points. So that makes you sad, though, if that's your opponent, not you.
Yeah. All right. Looking at the next round, this is the planning phase for for turn 3 here. pretty interesting setup here. So keep in mind the unique dial here for the TIE Reaper. All of the hard turns, the 1 hard turn, the 2 hard turn are red. And it's not going to really have the ability to do any controlled ailerons this turn. So with that in mind, you probably do the 2 bank maybe with that TIE Reaper. And you're probably not going to be able to get a shot this turn, but at least you'll maintain the speed with the rest of your friendlies there and help contest the center for that chance engagement objective. But the real thing is both Rey and Poe are going to be coming in hot on to second sister here. So hopefully she is able to get out of there because Poe coming in with that proton torpedo and double modded proton torpedo most likely, and Rey coming in with like unlimited modded, like basically all the modded you could possibly have, even including an extra attack die and a blank to focus, or sorry, a blank to hit. So how many different mods is that, guys, for Rey in that Falcon with Rose and Finn and Heroic? I can't even, the math does not compute in my head. Keep in mind there is a little rock right to the bottom of Poe Dameron. It is a pretty small rock, but it is there. The 1 sloop does probably fit actually from fair off towards the top of the board. Yeah, that's an interesting call. I hadn't even really considered it, but that actually might be a great maneuver. 100% will be behind Poe Dameron and Rey and could get some shots into their flank. Ooh, that's true. Making sure that that proton torpedo is not double modded could be worth the jam. Yeah, Rey is probably, in my opinion, the most choose violent. Maybe Finn Rao in the Fang Fighter, but Rey is like the most choose violence pilot I could think of. Just always like, what if I just like put my nose in your face and said, I'm gonna punch you over and over. Defender Vader is as well, but I feel like Defender Vader does not have 11 health to do that with. Only has that 7 health, but I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I'm not sure that Vader Defender can go toe to toe. Do you think you can go toe to toe with Rey? Vader Offender, yeah. Yeah, 3 hard Rey, absolutely. That's not even a question. Yeah, I don't know if I would put any pilot toe-to-toe with Rey. I'm not sure anybody could really do it. Toe-to-toe, range 1 against Rey. Is there any pilot that could, A, output more damage, and B, probably block more damage more consistently? Maybe. I'm thinking maybe a Finn Rao. Like, I keep coming back to Finn Rao, but he's the most ridiculous ship like that just says, like, all of the things. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. Another Rey, exactly. Jamingo, you nailed it. Aiden, ugh. these Iodins out here just saying, you don't get to play for one turn. Like, one shot? No. No. That is true. Ooh, Finn with APT, even better. 6 dice, range 1. Yeah, that may be the only way. But it's just going to be, are you double modded? With Fearless? That's probably the only way. Double modded Fearless. And APT, I think, may be able to put out more more consistent dice. All right, we did see second sister in that TIE Interceptor out there do a system phase boost. No extreme maneuvers, just a light boost. And a prayer. That is exactly right, Mad Chemist. I feel like Finn Rao players, if you're playing Finn Rao, you are constantly living on a prayer and a dream. And I hope you have said your prayers to the dice, or at least the green dice gods out there. All right, we're actually going to see a salami jammy here from Jarek Eager. Will we see the explosion with wings ability? Most likely, because does have a lock on to that second sister. What are we gonna see? What's in the box? What's underneath that explosion with wings? Finn is the best, except when he's not, and then he's really the most expensive. Oops. Damage sensor rate. Only focus actions? Oh no. I wanted to focus. So we'll reveal that damage sensor array right now. So no more slamming for the time being for Jarek, but still taking a shot this turn. All right, Ray out here doing that 3 hard as predicted. Probably the right move there. And we may get what we want. Vader and Ray going off. I think that 3 bank from Vader does line up perfectly for that heavy laser cannon at range 2-ish, looks like. We'll see if Ray maybe boosts to threaten a little bit more. What is y'all's go-to explosion with wings? Well, I guess Kaz's fireball crit. What crit do you choose when you're playing one of these explosions with wings as your first under or face down crit? Oh, we do get that boost from Ray. Disabled power regulator. Ugh. Only if I have bucket. Only if I have bucket. I think damage sensor array is a pretty good one. It is the least obtrusive. Ooh, R4 damaged engine. That could be pretty cool. Just like, I don't care anymore. Structural, no, thank you. I would not like that. Is this gonna be a bump here? Ooh, oh, that's unfortunate. That may be the new target, if you know what I mean. Especially if that is indeed it is a bump. We do see Poe Dameron bump into Jarek. That was not the plan, Poe says. You were not supposed to be slamming over here. But we did anyway. We just had 3 bank come down. Very spicy. Just like my sandwich that just got here.
You know what number yours was? 7 or 13?
13. All right. What is the action here? Throw down the evade. Don't even think about it. Throw down the evade. Oh, goodness. Always put down the evade. The evade should be in your other hand with the template. He does a boost. I'm not sure that gets him out of arc of Ray, but we'll have to see. All right. What is up next here? We'll have Poe see if he has a shot at Darth Vader. All right. Doesn't look like, maybe he didn't. Oh, it looks like we do have arc, maybe not range 1. Okay. All right. Got Poe Dameron on to Darth Vader here. Let's see. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we did not have arc.
4 dice coming in from Patrick Hanson. That's going to be 2 automatically going in. That means they're going into Yeager.
No, that was the heavy laser cannon into Poe, I think. Oh, yep. So shield, hit after the juke.
Where's Poe? Oh, his base is in between those two.
Yeah. And I think actually Poe did have room, but he's actually shooting second.
Got it. Well, James, you want to go ahead, take a little break, eat your sandwich, and I'll take over. Alrighty. So let's keep it going here. Edward now on the offensive for the Resistance. Going to spend the target lock from Yeager. Going to be double crits. 1 of each. Spend for 2. No damage going on to Second Sister. Second Sister still clean even after 40 minutes of play. We're going to continue going here. I think we should be done with initiative 5s. We're initiative 4s now. Seventh Sister doesn't have arc. It's pointed the opposite direction. But here comes Captain Faroff. This likely also going into Poe. 1 hit. And is going to take a damage as well. Keeping it going there. That's going to be shields down plus a couple of cards. We've gotten the half points and more during this last turn. A score of 3-7 after the scenario points, or 4-7, excuse me. All right. 4-7 is our score. Cleaning up the table here. Looking at some of the approaches for both of the players. Early losing both of their 2-point ships. We're on 3-3. Poe is at the biggest disadvantage with only having 2 hull left. And Vader not behind Poe, but in front of and to the side of Poe. So Poe's going to have to be aggressive. Looks like currently the wings are open and not stressed. Not stressed. James, just with a nod, did Poe bump into Yeager? Is that what it was? All right, so a self-block, accidental self-block. Oh, on the slam. Ooh.
Direct slam where you shouldn't have.
Oh, okay. Got it. So right now, somebody asking, could the 4K for Poe be the right move? It would get you in an offensive position. Having only 2 hull left, you have to decide what is it that you want to get done. You do have Pattern Analyzer, which gives you actions right now and would recharge elusive. Proton torpedoes, it seems like they are still active. We maybe haven't fired off either of them. We haven't fired either of them off right now. So with only 2 hull left, if you wanna use them, the time is right now. K-turn or Talon roll. I'm thinking more K-turn probably keeps you in line with Vader and Farroff. But looking at the lanes, you do have, I mean, I don't know if Vader with a 5 straight boost could get out of range. It'll be close. Rey obviously is going to have to move before Vader. That's one thing he's got to watch out for. You got to make sure that the Rey move doesn't interrupt too much. Maybe a 3 bank boost to kind of try getting around that circle, because right now I don't think Rey can catch Vader. Again, with that 5 straight boost is kind of what I'm thinking for Vader, or the illustrious 4K. You can always 4K, and or sloop.
I was gonna say that the Reaper, if you do win initiative and you have to move before Poe, you can have Farroff give you a coordinate to set up the whichever way you want to do your 4K.
Yeah, but overall, what he needs to do is compose himself, or he could potentially die next round.
No response to that.
Puns. Iron Pig 88 says, so I haven't played 2.5 yet. What do you think about the rules compared to 2.0? Smiley face. Well, Iron Pig, I answer your question with the following. We're still here. If we hated the game, we wouldn't be. All right? It'd just be gone. Just be gone. I'd be at home playing, I don't know, probably with Legos, to be completely honest. Probably what I'd be doing. But yeah, things are great. Things are going good. Does it take a transition? Sure. You know, one thing I've been talking to people about who are slowly making the transition is actually slowly make the transition. Don't try to learn all the brand new rules at one time. Your first game, in my opinion, should be the following. Okay? You play Assault at the satellite array. Okay? So you have a scenario that doesn't require any actions and is easy to track. 2, you play play with pilots that you're already familiar with from 2.0 that have changed abilities. All right. 3, use an online squad builder with printable texts. Okay. I personally use Yasby. All right. And then don't try to learn all the erratas and stuff at once. I think people get overwhelmed because they open up the rule book and they're like, oh, look at all this stuff. Like, no. Get the obstacles. I think that's like obstacle stuff. And then as things happen, look it up. Just double check. Is this the same? Go slow, and you'll be fine. And little by little, you're going to be more familiar. Also helps to play. And, you know, sometimes it also depends on who you are playing with for the first time. Playing with somebody knowledgeable can be good, but it also can be bad because you can get overwhelmed because they're just like throwing all this information at you. Tell them, hey, give me time. Slow down. Slow down. I just want to focus on this thing. And that's cool. All right. 32 minutes to change here. We got moved here for Farroff. That sentence didn't make any sense. Words bad. Jam. Jam is the action here for Captain Farroff. Gonna go ahead with the left turn. Seven Sister coming back around. We might see a barrel roll to the outside to kind of reset positioning. Nope, gonna take the evade, lean on the force. Oh, we see a stress go down. Here's the flip. Rey with the 1 bank. We're thinking maybe a sloop, but gonna go 1 bank. Keep it nice and simple. think a little worried about that debris cloud in the bottom of the board. Taking a focus. This what this does is set you up for a hard turn next turn to likely face off against the Seventh Sister. Boosting may have given been maybe just a little bit too aggressive. Understandable. Takes away the possibility of maybe even doing just the one bank next turn if you think Seven Sisters is going to try to come in for a block, which is a possibility. That is an interceptor. They do move fast. All right, so we did get a collision here. Yeager bumps into Captain Faroff in the Reaper. Model returning to the returning to the peg. And now we have our next ship. Let's see, Vader, what are you going to do? Looks like we're setting up a train track, so it's probably a collision here. So I suspect it was a 4K that ends up getting blocked. Now Patrick is...
Oh, no. I think he ended up around the rock.
Oh, did he? Oh, double damage. Make it 2. And as a reminder, it's the rocks that you get an automatic damage, and then you have to roll for damage after that.
And only hits. No, if you roll a crit, it's just a hit.
So Tarkani asks, where do I see who is first player each round, James?
That's a very good question. It's at the top of your board. It's a little golden icon there with a GSP icon. And if it's on the right side player has initiative, has first player. And if it's on the left, it'll be the left player that has initiative. All right. Looks like we did see Poe do a 3 Talon and then a barrel roll. Does have to keep the wings closed for that, so we'll lose an attack die. So only looks like it'd be a range 1 on Vader if that's the target. So only 3 dice on that attack. All right, looks like we're cleaning up the activation phase and headed into engagement.
How'd it go?
Hold on 1 second. I'll go let them know that we rolled too many dice there. All right, looks like we've got that resolved there. We have the wings closed, so rolled too many dice and ended up losing the rest of Vader's shields there in the process after re-rolling that attack. All right, that looks to be maybe, oh, an elusive use here after it recharged it earlier. Gets the additional evade from elusive. What was the original defense roll in Sniper? Because if that is the case, if we know it, we can roll that back. One evade? Okay. I will have them update that real quick. That's not right. We rolled too many attack dice. The defense dice was one evade. And then we re-rolled the attack dice, but does he have to re-roll the evade?
I don't think so, no.
Sorry about that, folks. No, he did the barrel first, then lock. So no reason to have to do that. Yep, give Vader a shield. And there's it. Yep. All right, we're all back to where we should be. So 8-5 at the moment. No real points changed there, except for the objective in the center, each giving it each player 1 point. All right, going into planning. So it looks like the second sister interceptor does have the system phase boost available. Could system phase boost and then do a fast maneuver, 4 or 5 straight, to try to go for a block onto Rey. And as I could tell you from personal experience, a range 0 shot from Rey is unbelievably different than a range 1 shot. Yeah, the difference between like, oh, I might take a damage here, or I will take 3 damage here, guaranteed without a doubt. Yeah, I think Rey may sloop here though. It doesn't matter. You may just end up getting closer. It's up to what do you think? Do you think? I think the sloop probably would be better. Looks like Vader, unfortunately, is just continually having to move first here. Taking the initiative over and over here. I think it's taken it at least 2 or 3 times.
How'd the game go? We were telling them about the Battle of the Friends.
I took it. I won 5-11. In practice, he beats me in every single match with chance. We got a chance.
All right, looks like we're looking at Faroff here to see if we have the controlled ailerons option to the left, but I don't think so. I think Jarek Eager is a little bit too close and we'll block it, but we'll see. Always try. Always mark stuff off and try it. Yeah, I don't think so. How did Vader regain a shield? Twitch chat. Yeah, unfortunately, we did have a too many dice roll, and then oh, actually, we did see tried to do a sloop. Oh, tried to do a 1 bank sloop with to the left with sorry, 1 bank sloop to the right with Faroff, and would have been amazing, but was not able to get the controlled ailerons off to line it up correctly. Ended up slooping into Vader, not taking a damage, but not getting an action either. All right, we'll see Jarek here. Looks like he did a 1 bank or 1 straight to stay bumped. Will we see Faroff do a jam here? No, I don't think so. Would be pretty great to get that. What's that? Yeah.
You can't do an action.
No. To get the jam from Seventh Sister.
Oh.
Because the Jarek took a red focus action for the bump. Looks like we actually did get a 2 hard here. And that's going to line up the bump perfectly. Second Sister made the right call there.
Called it.
Called it. Dion called it, guys. Made the right decision. Sometimes those 50-50s are lined up perfectly and you look like a genius. Sometimes you look like a fool. But this time he looks like a genius. All right, we'll line that up correctly. Thankfully, though, thankfully for Ray, at least, it does have another option for that front arc, that lovely front arc that Ray likes to use, on to Faroff, who is not no green token, only has the fort. Looks like it will be obstructed, and we'll see if Ray takes the bump focus here. I think I would, just to turn off Faroff's ability. Remember, Faroff gets a free focus to we had a strain. Where did we have a strain from? I think that may be a stress. Okay, yeah, I think it should be a stress, but we'll get it fixed later. That's a good question. All right, focus, evade, slap it down for Darth Vader. I believe Poe only on 2 health remaining here. Takes a 1 straight. Should have opened his foils. Looks like he did. Gets rid of 1 of those stress. All right, big hit coming in here. Disabled power regulator onto Poe Dameron. That looks to be enough damage there. I think Poe is down. We'll get to fire back. 2 focuses, suspend, focus, evade. Vader stays above half. So important there. Would have lost 4 points. Or actually, 9 divided by 2 is 4.5. Yeah. So it would have lost 4 points there for losing that 1 health. I can do math. You can't prove I can't. Maybe Dion can. I don't know. All right, looks like 1 hit coming in here from Jarek, most likely. Can change the die result to an evade due to Captain Faroff's ability. And I think we're going to have... did Ray already shoot here? Oh, here we go. Looks to be range 2, I believe. Obstructed onto Faroff. There's the focus. It was hiding all along. Hit, crit, focus here. We'll probably add a blank result. No? Okay. So just takes 2 shields on the captain of Faroffs here. No more shields there. Both the shields down. Hit, crit from... Oh my goodness. Could add a blank and then change it with the force. But choosing not to. So shields down on Ray. Things looking more and more dire for the Resistance as the rounds go on.
What happened? I came and finished the sandwich and Poe's is gone.
Yeah, Poe got melted, but did some hot fire dice back into Vader, and Vader was able to shrug it off with his evade focus. You really need 2 shots into Vader at a minimum every turn to expect to do damage.
Did Ray like annihilate a ship or anything?
Did shields on Faroff.
Okay.
At the start.
I mean, that's all right. That's okay. It only has 2 shields. I'm expecting more than that, you know?
Yeah.
Ray, 4 hits every time. Let's go.
Yeah, it did have the option to add the blank and chain and then spin another force, but it looks like it didn't want to be force starved.
Okay, fair.
Ray has stream nerves. I feel you. One of my worst games ever happened to be on stream against a Ray, and I think I lost.
You got brutalized, my man.
I lost my CLT Obi in 1 shot on the first engagement. I lost my COT Annie on the second engagement to 1 shot from Ray, and then I lost one of my arcs to 2 shots. A Ray and I think like Poe or something, and the game was over in like 15 minutes.
You know how you solve that, right, James?
Just roll better, I guess.
No, just don't get shot.
Don't get.
That's the best. The best defense is no defense.
Yeah, I was kind of new at the game, and I'll shout out my hero Ben Lee. Tore me a new one and showed me this is what Ray does to you. Yeah, I was a new player of Vagabond, and I forgot that Ray does mean things.
Missing Link 91, shout out for the sub. Thank you everybody again for your support. That's how we're able to bring you guys this coverage of the Las Vegas Open.
Yeah, it was one of those things I think where like I wanted to get a shot. I either had to be there or like go around the entire asteroid field, and it's like, well, I'm not gonna waste my time going around this asteroid field. I'll just like, it'll be okay. I can take 1 shot. I could not take 1 shot.
I'll be fine. I'm not fine. All right, so we're closing in on the final stretch of this game. 10 minutes left in the round. We probably got about 2 more rounds left. Seems like we'll probably get to about round 7 or 8.
Yeah, I mean, they're gonna have the resistance is gonna have a hard time being in the center for that center objective, because Ray's on her way out. Jarek is also facing towards that top left, so is also going to have some trouble getting back in the fight. Does not have the ability to slam right now due to the face-up disabled power regulator.
A couple of other things. The resistance, I don't think we'll be able to get to the center for the objective.
Yeah.
Right, because they're going towards the outside. And Ray likely doesn't have a shot onto Vader. Depending on the Vader's maneuver, you might be able to fit the sloop to the left, but then I don't think the boost left after that fits around the mustache.
And then I think Vader just like leaves, right?
Yep.
Vader would be like, it'd be cool if I didn't lose this shield.
I'd like not to.
All right, looks like going into round 7? Yeah, 7. Gee. Oh, no.
Is this 6?
This is 6, I think. Yeah.
All right.
Because he has 5 points. No, 2 points from taking out Academy Pilot. And he has 4 points from the objectives.
For 6. All right, so it looks like Seven Sister. So Seven Sister in this game, she hasn't been very offensive oriented, right? She's been more squirrely, more of a distraction.
Oh yeah. Just like being in the way, being rude, being in the way. It looks like
being rude. That's so rude.
It looks like we saw a jam go down from Faroff onto Ray to make sure that if you are doing any shenanigans, at least it's just going to be boosting shenanigans. I don't want no locks. I don't want no... Oh, actually, it turns off the ability to do... what is it? Rose.
Oh, here is the sloop.
This is what I was afraid of.
Oh, it did hit the debris.
I was like... I was worried about that.
No damage.
Takes 1 damage.
Oh.
You steal the goose.
For debris?
Yeah.
On hits?
Yeah.
Yes. New rules. Yes.
Even Dion forgets the debris rule sometimes.
That's right.
It is confusing because you're so used to only crits.
Only crits. It's still 50-50.
It looks like we'll see a 2 stress come down. So that should leave Ray at 3 total stress.
Which means she can't use her Ray's Millennium Falcon title
to sloop again.
To boost.
Could clear 1, then boost. There's 2 or fewer.
True. I mean, I guess you're right. She wouldn't have been able to boost anyway because she's on an obstacle.
Well, she wouldn't have taken 3 because of the debris. But I think I may have had our count here wrong. I think she is still full on shields or full on hull. All right, and what did Jarek do? Moved up, focused.
Mm-hmm. So Vader definitely has this. Oh my goodness.
Gosh. The audacity of this man.
Well, I mean, it's going to work out because Ray's not going to be able to shoot you. This is free real estate right here. Boost. Get up in there.
Just grab the lock because you have heavy laser.
True. Has the bullseye on. Free evade. Takes a lock. Could be half points on Ray right here.
Oh, yeah. We will need to see, because she has 11 normally, so we'll need to see 6.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like a range 2 bullseye.
And here we go. Heavy laser cannon. HLC. 4 dice.
Okay.
And that'll be 4.
Spins 1 force. No reason to malice because this is a heavy laser cannon. Oh, adds up like heroic.
Yep.
Spin 2 force.
Yes, 2 force would avoid both
2
damage.
Yeah.
1, 2. All right.
Spend 1 for raise ability, and 1 to change the focus. Only taken 2.
But that's going to be enough for half.
I don't think so. I think she's still above. Oh, you need till 6. I said 6, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So she's 1 more, which second sister does have a follow-up.
Finish it. Get that last one. Here it is.
Ooh.
2. And that'll do it.
And that's
half point swing at 6-17 would bring it to 19 if that range 2 ruler does not reach to Ray.
Yeah. I have a feeling that it does not, from what I can see. All right, there we go. 19. And this will most likely be the last round.
Mm-hmm.
Unless Faroff runs off into the sunset here.
Let's see, how could Edward actually get this if he's examining the board?
Let's take a look.
Is there any way? So Faroff basically just goes 1 forward and camps next to the center to make sure that Patrick gets the 20, right?
So Jarek.
So you would need 14 points minimum.
Yeah.
How do you get 14?
Well, you could get 9 from Vader. You could get 4 from a second sister or Faroff.
Well, it looks like that's what you need. You actually need.
And
you need to kill Vader and kill another one.
Yeah.
I don't.
Ray could do it if she had 2 rounds, maybe.
Yeah, with just 1, it's not going to happen. So this is a ceremonial round. We couldn't tell you not to slam. It's Edward walking over.
Edward says, "Why didn't you guys tell me not to slam with that when he blocked his Poe earlier?"
We couldn't. Sorry, brother.
I'm just gonna stand by his tables now. Like, don't slam. Don't slam. Well, heroic here for for David, or sorry, for Edward. All right, we know system phases because the second sister is stressed, and we'll probably see the Captain Fair-Off take us into this round. Ooh, a 1 hard.
So Rick in the chat asking why couldn't Ray shoot, or why didn't she shoot? Because she's on top of that obstacle.
Yeah.
In the games of X-Wing, in the rules of X-Wing, you are unable to fire while on top of an obstacle, regardless of what type of obstacle it is. We have 3 different types right now: asteroids, debris cloud, which is what she's on, and gas clouds.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, for any kind of the primary obstacles, like Dion just mentioned, the ones that you set in the beginning, debris, asteroids, or gas clouds, they all have the same rule. If you are at range 0 of them, you cannot attack.
Because you're too busy.
Yeah,
you're busy getting wrecked by an astral force.
Yeah. So Fair-Off here has the unfortunate opportunity to get smacked here by this Ray. And we'll probably see that 3 Talon here from Jarek to see if these guys try to salvage something here. All right, looks like we see Vader do a 3 bank, which may end up bumping into, which would be honestly the best option for Vader. Take a bump focus. You're not, this is the last round, so no worry about that stress.
Here's the roll. Single crit.
Vader, yeah, 1 crit into Jarek. And
you're going to end up taking it.
Oh, that's going to be half on Jarek.
Half, that locks it up, and it's a direct hit to boot.
Oh, that will do it. All right, here we go, Ray. Oh, this is Jarek. 1 crit into Vader. 1 evade.
And the attack from Edward. 2 hits. Lots of pointing on the board. The slam. He's still talking about the slam. So why?
He's pointing at the board saying, that's where I messed up.
2 evades, takes 1.
Takes 1, and that's going to be on Vader. That is going to be half on Vader.
Yeah, points.
Unfortunately,
you needed to murk him. You needed to go away.
Unfortunately, too little, too late in this case. Let's see, second sister here took a range 2, looks like. Shot at Jarek.
Yep, just see if you can finish it off. Take off 1 more ship and spends the force for 3 hits, going on to that fireball. Double focus and clears them off the board. Another 3 points. We're just over here making people sad. Next attack coming in. This is from the Reaper into Ray. Got 3 hits. Adds the blank to the blank. It triggers heroic and gets a single squiggle. 2 more damage into the Jedi known as Ray. Double checking some triggers at the table. Is there anything that can be done?
Like, Heroic just says I win, right? Like, I don't even need to roll dice here.
Heroic says I win. And there's the handshake. Well, congratulations to Patrick Hanson. Thank you to ISO, Danko, Baffle, Trojan, Prophet, Shadow, Tycho, Spice, Raider, Lancer, Fallen, Row 6, 626, Chief, and J List, our Grand Admiral patrons. And all of our Gold Squadron patrons and community members, thank you for your support. Gold Squadron out.